Hello, everybody. Whoop, 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 whoop. Welcome to another Dear Miss J columns where today is J Day because every day should be J Day. Before I jump into my questions for today or my scenarios, whatever y'all got in there, let me clear up a couple things because I realized that I never did that and people have been asking me questions and I'm like, sorry. So, questions. DearMissJ@gmail.com. Send them there. The questions do not have to be about anything specific. They can be scenarios. It does not matter. Someone asked me, did it only have to be spiritual things? What you think? Because I ain't been talking about nothing spiritual. I mean, I can be spiritual, but, no, it doesn't have to just be that. It could be anything. Somebody was like, I want to ask questions, but my stuff is a little too whatever for you. Hey, bring it. Just bring it. You know how they do when they start a fight? Be like, bring it. Pop, pop, bring it. Bring it. Yeah, I'm ready for you. I'm good. Dear Miss J was birthed just from who I am as a person and how people, a lot of times people come talk to me about stuff, ask me questions, ask me scenarios. What if this, hypothetical this, or hey, I had this problem, what would you do? Or how would you handle it? Or how should I handle it? And then I'm giving you an answer or I'm regurgitating something to you. And that's what, people are like, you should do this or you should do that. You should do all these things. And I'm like, you know what? I am going to. So here we are. It's J Day, friends. It's J Day. Send them to me. Comes to my shush mail. An automatic ID code will be sent back to you. That simply just lets you know that your question will be read. All I see is the subject and the meat of your message. And another question that people ask me is, do I see or know what the questions are before I read them? When I pull my phone out and I go to my shush mail, I don't know what I'm going to read until I actually read it. So I do not actually read the questions. I don't actually even see the questions until now, until I'm on here with you all. Okay? So that's how that goes. DearMissJ@gmail.com. Bring it. Bring it. It don't even matter. All right. You ready? Good. Cool. Shoot. Let's go. ID code 227. I used to like that show when I was younger. 227 says, Dear Miss J, I have a friend whose brother is married to their best friend. I have a friend means it's you, but it's okay. It's all right. I got you. I have a friend. No, I'm teasing. Seriously, I don't care really. I have a friend whose brother is married to their best friend. They have caught the best friend cheating. Naughty, naughty. They caught the best friend cheating on their brother. What would you do, man? That's sticky. So I have a best friend and I have a brother. Yeah, man, that's sticky. It's sticky because if it truly is a best friend, like I know my best friend and I are ride or die. Like we are ride or die. So she has my loyalty. So to imagine having to betray my best friend by letting my brother, I don't know what kind of relationship you have with your brother. So that might be the better question. And I don't know, sometimes somebody could be your brother and it could be blood brother, but y'all don't be that close. You know what I'm saying? So y'all could be a little estranged. So it may not mean that y'all are close. My reader doesn't tell me if it's like when I'm ride or die best friends or if her and her brother are close. My reader doesn't tell me that. So, and this could be a guy. I really don't know. But, so if, depending upon where your loyalty lies the greatest and the most, or if it's equal and it really is a tight brother and a tight best friend, it's hard to say. I have a saying where I say if you give a person enough rope, they'll hang themselves. That means just give it time. Sometimes if you give stuff time, it will come out in the wash and you'll be able to see the draws and the condom wrappers and the telephone numbers and the Holiday Inn receipts and all of those things. It'll come out in the wash. It's going to be in the blue jean pockets or her booty pockets. I don't know what these terminologies are. But yeah, things come out in the wash. So sometimes it might be just a matter of giving it time. Only reason why I say that is because I have seen it many times before. That you go to somebody and tell somebody that the person cheated or you saw them this or that, and the person will snap back at you as if you were the one doing the stuff wrong, and they don't care what family member you are, what aunt, what priesthood, whatever you are, they will snap back at you, upset with you because who they got is ratchet. They will be upset with you. So I'm saying, just for you telling them, my thing, don't shoot the messenger. Don't be mad at me because I got eyes and I see things. I'm minding my own business. I just happen to see them over there cool in the corner doing inappropriate entanglements. But people will be mad at you. They will. And they will get indignant and get nasty like you over here making up stuff. You just don't want to see them happy. You always been out for them from the beginning. It'll be all kinds of sorts of foolishness. And they will have your name and everything. They'll be making posts about you on Facebook, Instagram, putting up them little subliminal memes and all that kind of stuff. Ain't nobody got time for all that. So sometimes, man, silence is key. It's golden. Just don't say nothing. Depending upon, again, now this is all circumstantial. It depends upon the relationship, how close you are with your best friend, and how close you are with your brother. So you would kind of have to decide it in that scenario. But if it is like the best friend got some loyalty and you want to go to her and be like, hey ho, I saw you tipping off on my brother. We're not doing that. And if I see it again, your little stinking behind, I'm going to go over here and tell Rayshawn. But if this is just a one-time thing, I could turn the other cheek and let it go. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so it might be a matter of for real. If anything, I probably would just go to the best friend and be like, hey, I saw you, hey, whatever. If your loyalty's to bro, and it's blood thicker than water, then I would tell him, hey, yo, I know that's my girl. I know Monique, my girl, but she a hoe. And she's sleeping around on you, okay, with the milkman or the pastor or the aunt. Or no, that's not right. The uncle, I don't know. Just scratch all that. But yeah, don't fool with Neek because she's not being faithful, and you can do that. So that's what my thought would be. Just kind of, it's all, like I said, just weigh it out, but let it come out in the wash. Enough rope, they'll hang themselves. Trust me, they will. ID code 796796. Let's see. Dear Miss J, I have a friend who has had a crush on a guy for a year, but he clearly another. I love y'all. I love my readers. I really do. I seriously love you just for supporting this platform. Tell your friends about it, dearmissj@gmail.com. However, I promise you all, you don't have to do the friend thing. Really, you don't. Again, but I know, friend, wink, wink, but you don't have to. I promise you don't. But it's cute. I like it. It's fun to me. Okay, so I have a friend who's had a crush on a guy for a year, but he clearly doesn't like her back. I heard him talking to his friends and calling her ugly behind her back, and I've also heard that he already has a crush on someone else, but I don't know what to say to my friend because I'm scared if I tell her that her feelings will be hurt. What do you do? Oh, this is so sad. Wow, so my reader has a friend who has a crush on... Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Take all that other stuff back I was saying about the friend. This is probably legit. Sorry, I'm so sorry. So, that's not nice. This makes me sad. I told you I'm such an empath. Really, my heart is sad. So, my reader has a friend that likes a guy, and that's really has a crush into a guy. And apparently the guy is, that movie just not... I'm not... If I could talk, I'm just not that into you, sorry. Whoa, apparently somebody took my tongue and just tied it in a knot and it's getting on my nerves. So yeah, man, that sucks. So the friend is just not into the other friend. I mean, the guy's just not that into the other friend. And not only is he not into it, but apparently he's a bit of a jerk because he's calling her ugly and things like that. It's not nice. Everybody's beautiful in God's eyes. Woo. What would you do? Goodness, I would probably, I would not tell the young lady, which is what it sounds like, that he's calling her names because you don't want to hurt her feelings. Certainly not. That's, however, I would try my best, and I mean my absolute best, to deter her elsewhere and away from that particular friend. I would try to kind of put little nudges out there and say little things out there to kind of get her to kind of shift them. Just scoot along, sweetie. Just scoot along. What you want is not here. It's not here. Just go ahead and scoot along because who you think, go ahead. He's not here no more. He's been resurrected. No. But yeah, no, I would try my best to just kind of get him to move along. And this ain't it, if I got to tell him. And then maybe if you and the friend are close, yeah, no, I would work with the female friend, and I would try to get her to run along. And push come to shove, if there's nothing else, but to say, hey, he likes somebody else, and throw that out there. He has somebody else he's interested in, or something like that. That wouldn't be something that necessarily, it might hurt her feelings because she likes him, but it's not hurting her feelings because it's a direct insult, So that might be it there. What I do hope is that the male friend who has also called her the ugly duckling is not leading her on in any type of way either, because that would kind of suck. And at that point, I would just tell her, like, look, he's a jerk. You don't want them. He's a douchebag, or whatever words the teenagers use these days. I don't even know. Or the adults, whoever, whatever. Yeah, I would just tell them, hey, no, he's not a cool person. Sometimes us as adults, we, like I was saying that other thing, you don't want to get involved in things because it can get messy and things like that. So again, you can let it just wash itself out, or you can go ahead and try to aid in this situation. It's funny because both of my questions today are about similar things in the ideal of what should I do when it comes down to this whole loyalty thing and friends and family and, all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, so my advice will be the same for both. Just hopefully it'll be able to come out after a while. Or, like I said, if you can nudge the friend to be like, hey, sweetie, hey, what about Charles? Charles is a very nice guy. He's very handsome, and he makes money, and he's sweet, and he can sing. Maybe we should talk to Charles and just leave the other him alone because he's no good or he's not that great. Yeah, because it's a tough situation. But reader, I do say you're a sweet person because you're trying to save someone else's feelings. Somebody else would have jumped on that T train as fast as they could and been like, ate that all up. So you're a sweet person, reader, for wanting to try to protect your friend's feelings. I think that's awesome of you. But anyway, yeah, I would just try to nudge him along as best as I could, to just go another way, just look another way. Anyway, all right, friends and family. Today is J Day. Finish out the rest of your J Day, and I will see you next time.